Today, modern agricultural progress, such as fertilization, irrigation, and continuous cropping, has greatly influenced crop growth, yield, and quality.
Agriculture has changed dramatically in the last 10 to 15 years due to new technologies. Most of these technologies have been in equipment, seed, and IT. At Concept Agri-Tek, we found an opportunity to introduce new technologies in fertilizer and biology. These technologies have allowed farmers to farm more with less while also increasing yield and quality.
However, at the same time, over-application of fertilizers are leading to decreased soil health and an increased potential for runoff into streams and rivers. As more farmers realize the dangers associated with over-fertilization, companies like Concept Agri-Tek are using biological and fertility technologies to help increase soil health and crop yields, while also decreasing fertilizer inputs.
Concept Agri-Tek is an agricultural technology company that creates biological and fertility technologies for farmers. Our mission at Concept Ag is to bring farmers new technologies in fertility through biology, chemistry, and agronomy. When I started Concept Ag in 2010, the mission was to bring new concepts to the farm. And also there wasn't anyone putting the biology, the chemistry, and the agronomy all together. And so that really is what's differentiated Concept Agri-Tek, is that we put all that together and we help manage those products. What we've done is we've dramatically increased our customers' soil health. And what this does is when you increase soil health, you decrease the amount of synthetic fertilizers that are needed. So not only are our farmers starting to see benefits in their soils, seeing benefits in their yield, their ROIs, but also we're seeing a positive effect in their soils, which is a positive effect on the environment. We're seeing less runoff, which causes epoxy, because we're putting out less synthetic fertility.
Concept Agri-Tek's technology is cutting edge because we employ asymmetrical thinking. Everybody's familiar with the term thinking outside of the box. Well, if you believe that there's a box that you must think out of, your thinking is already constrained by an artificial box anyway. We don't believe there's a box. This allows us to follow trains of thought that many consider unconventional or kind of out there, but finding those solutions through employing those types of thought processes have allowed us to come up with solutions that are highly innovative, that are really helping our industry today.
Concept Agri-Tek's biological technologies provide the ability to deliver live microbes to the farm that are active within 20 minutes of soil contact. In addition, it allows farmers to increase yields and decrease risk, all while positively impacting soil health and the environment.
Technology is our solution. We use technology in both biology and the fertility side. So we hand select our bacteria and then we treat those with our technology, which allows them to wake up very quickly when we put those in solution. On the fertility side, we use our Transmax technology. It's a technology that we've created in-house. It's one that we're very proud of. It allows macro and micronutrients to be very efficient when applied foliar. Concept Agri-Tek uses a hand-selected bacteria and microbes. We use those in a way that allows us to reduce fertilizer input costs. How do we do that? Phosphate in particular binds very tightly to most soil structures. So when we add beneficial microbes to the soil, what we're doing is we're allowing the plants to utilize phosphate that's in the soil, and it also is phosphate that does not show up on a soil test. So when we do this, we are allowing the farmer to use less phosphorus fertilizers and not deplete the soil.
Hypoxia is when too many nutrients entering into a water environment causes algal blooms, and those algal blooms in turn gobble up all the oxygen. Therefore you get fish kills, you get erosion of the brackish water plant life, so therefore your beaches tend to go away, your coastlines disappear. Hypoxia is also what is attributed to part of the problems with the, quote, dead zone in the Gulf of Mexico, because there's too many nitrates and phosphates that run off into the Mississippi River and wind up right there at the mouth there at Venice. Concept Agri-Tek is actively engaged in trying to reduce the amount of overall fertilizer that goes out on a crop and still maintain yield and quality goals. We try to build a complete comprehensive program that allows us to target fertilizer application to keep it in the root zone and keep the plant's availability at an all-time high. By doing this, we tend to reduce the amount of fertilizer overall that goes out into the field, and therefore in areas that are sensitive, where hypoxia has been an issue, we can help reduce that problem.
Concept Agri-Tek's technology is very unique. When we created Transmax technology, it gave us the ability to be very efficient with both micro and macronutrients. We've shown up to 6 times more nutrient going into the plant versus conventional foliar-fed fertilizers. When we have efficiencies like that, we greatly reduce the input cost on the farmer.
One of the things that everybody's conscious of and aware of is that the population on the planet is not slowing down. In order for us to contribute to our mission statement and really affect change in the industry, we believe we're going to have to do more with less. So for us to be able to provide solutions that allow agriculture to do more with less, we can increase the yields, we can increase the nutritive qualities of the product, and do it on less acreage and do it with less artificial fertilizers, and therefore help sustain this planet for a little while longer.
For more information, visit conceptagritech.com.